9:03.
Are here.
9:03.
It is 9:03. This is 12 days with Beth. This is day 4. Listen, y'all, I'm having a ball. I'm having a ball coming to talk to you guys each and every night about this new project that I have coming out. It will be out September 30th. The name of the album is Get to Know Me. And I'm letting y'all get to know me. I'm going live every day and just letting you guys get to see me in real time, letting you guys hear about the process of the music that we worked on so hard and so.
I guess she's about to say so hard.
We're having a little technical. Here we go. All right.
There she go.
There I am. So listen, you guys, I am so excited about this album. In fact, there are 12 songs on this album, and each one is my baby. Like, I love them, and each one has a story. Each one had a different process. Each one has a different feel. Each one has a different vibe, but they're all like different sides of me. And I'm just excited for you guys to hear it. September 30th, that is when the album comes out. So I have some guests with me tonight. I'm so excited. I love these two people.
And these two people love you, girl.
That's right.
It is a family.
That's right.
So listen, some of you know, because I'm really actually going to call him my co-host.
Might as well. Right. You got to be here every night.
Why you say it like that? I gotta be here.
No, I wasn't saying it like that.
Toy, did you hear that?
No.
Heard it loud and
Don't
clear.
y'all start.
He's like, don't
tag teaming you. Tag team.
So listen, I'm gonna turn it over to my co-host. I'm going to turn it over to my overseeing producer. I won't call you the overseer, but the overseer producer of this project.
Tote that bell.
Right. I want to turn it over to my A&R.
You turning it over kind of fast, ain't you? You ain't even what are we talking about today?
Well, I was going to turn it over to you.
That was your introduction.
Okay. I'm sorry. Let me wheel it back in. Come on.
Okay. I got to start all over. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. No, I'm just kidding. No. So listen, I want to turn it over to Marcus Devine, who's my co-host. He is the overseeing producer of the entire project. He is the A&R of my label, Anise Records. And he is the person that I have worked with to bring you guys this incredible project. So, ladies and gentlemen, Marcus Devine, I'm going to give the floor to him so that he can...
Somebody said I ruined the moment. That's funny.
Well, it's okay. We tried to get it back. So I'm going to turn it over to Marcus and let him introduce our beautiful guest.
Okay, that's why I said we was moving fast. What we didn't tell you what we was here for today.
We're here for 12 days of Beth, and this is day number 4.
And what's the song? We didn't talk about this.
I didn't say that.
No.
Okay.
So I wasn't wrong.
Oh my boy, get him.
Take 2.
Nah.
Okay. Song number 4 is "Love Is in the Building."
All right. Yeah. Okay.
One
there
of
we
my
go.
favorite songs. And you know what? On previous evenings, we've had guests on, other producers, other writers. And this entire project was not just done by Marcus, not just done by Beth. We had some amazing people to collab with.
Right.
And it's just been an amazing process. And one of the things we wanted to do was to bring you all in so that you all know some of the behind the scenes, some of the process, the writing, the development that it took to get this project together.
Right.
So I'm starting all over. I'm doing my whole thing all over. So this particular song, because y'all done checked me about 3 times. So this particular song was presented to me by Marcus. But there's a very, 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 very special person in his life who worked on this song prior to me even hearing it. So now I will turn this over to Marcus, and then he will introduce that person. I tore that whole. What? How many minutes did it take me to tear that up?
It's all good,
It's all
Beth.
right.
It's all good.
It's all right. Better late than never.
Okay, right. Okay,
Mhm.
so
Okay.
I'm turning it over to you, Marcus, so that you can make the introduction.
All right. See, so what up, everybody? Y'all already know me. Y'all done seen me. If you've been here every night, you've seen me every night. You're gonna see me every night for the rest of the duration of the 12 days of Beth. Um, but this song, "Love Is in the Building," I had the honor and the privilege to write it with the closest person in the world to me, my wife. There she is, looking all pretty up there. Yep, it's Toy Divine. Um, and we started out. That's how we met. Writing songs. She was in a. Actually, you know what? I ain't gonna do that. I'm gonna let her tell it. Um,
We
but
want to know the backstory.
yeah, no doubt. So my wife, she helped me write this incredible song.
Yes.
And I'll tell a little more. But everybody, welcome to the 12 Days of Beth. My wife, Toy Divine.
Hey, y'all.
Mm-mm.
So, Toy, tell us a
Yes,
little bit
ma'am.
about what it was like writing that song. What was your inspiration? How did you guys come up with that? What was it like writing with your husband?
So then, can y'all hear me good?
Mhm.
Okay. So then, he wasn't my husband officially, but we was going through all the motions. So yeah, it's just a little paper. He was then, but not really. I had living inspiration like daily around me, 24/7, constant inspiration. So it was not really it wasn't really difficult finding content and things to talk about because we lived it every day.
Love was in the building.
Love is in the building all the time. All the time. So this particular song, I'm not sure. So okay, so let me back up. How I met Marcus, he was introduced to us by a mutual person who was actually our manager at the time. He was also managing Marcus Divine. So it was me and my twin sister. We called ourselves Emoji. So that's just basically image with an E, you know. And so
Yeah.
so we met and we were getting introduced to him to, start heading our project. We worked in the studio before, we had many producers before, but this was new because we got this breakthrough producer from Detroit. Oh, he got hits, he got songs, he worked with everybody. So I'm just like, oh wow, this is
And where were you
great because
from?
now I'm originally from Chicago. I've been here in Detroit for give or take. I mean, since 06, 07. So I'm a Detroiter, legit. I'm a legit Michigander, right?
Here, Miss.
Yeah, right. So fast forward, the group with my sister it didn't pan out. We was just going on two different paths. But I continued to write and be present in the studio and try to just gear up and do things because it was hard. It was just this was my right hand. So when we decided to, split, I ain't gonna lie, I was petrified because I'm like, what I'm gonna do without her? Like, so this was just writing music and always just whenever we get inspiration, we will get in the studio and write. We didn't have really a goal in mind. Originally, I wanted to do a solo project, but I don't know. I still love music. Don't get me wrong, but things happen. You have kids. You get you know. So this song was in the midst of us just googie eyed, like seeing each other every day and working, and so it was not hard. Love is in the building is typically what you say when Elvis has left the building or somebody in here or something. Hey, look
Yo,
who
yo,
this
Good
is.
evening, sir.
what up, though?
You loud.
Hey.
Oh, my bad. Turn my mic down.
So love is in the building is just basically love is here. I'm present, he's present. Yo, we together in it. So it was very fun to make. I didn't have any preconceived notions about where it was gonna go, who it was gonna be about. It just was like, yo, this is the content, this is the topic. Let's do it. And I had so much fun recording it originally. So I'm so happy that Boo gets to do it. And my other brother, my boo over there, gets to do it with you. So that's this. So I think this is where I close out my portion.
Well, I have a question for you though, Toy. So you wrote the song with Marcus at the time. You guys were deeply, madly in love, writing songs, working together. And did you come up with? Did he have the music first, or did you start to write? Like, what is your writing process? How do you write?
Typically, I get present if we don't have a set theme or something we want to write about, or the vibe or something, I'll get presented with music, just track number. And he names them. I don't know if you've seen them, but he names his tracks and he timestamps them with words. Like if he was in a hotel in Philly, he'd be like Philly mid tempo, or if he's in Chicago, it's like Chi-Town. You know what I mean?
You don't know me.
So I know you. You know, all right. So I'm not. I forget what he named this one, but it had a theme, it had a name, and it was really, really grabbing when it comes on. It's like, oh, this is cute. I like this. So writing typically happens after I get the inspiration from the sounds, the track, all of that stuff. Marcus presents the sounds, the track. I get to feel it all before I actually go in and start penning the song. So that's typically how I worked when I was working with him. So it was really easy. That's shoot. He comes up with the track. That's the hard part. The vibe, you know what I mean?
Yeah. I mean, I remember when I first heard the song and we were trying to think of things that we wanted to do. One of the things he said was there was a song that you and him had worked on, and he thought it would be a great idea for me to do a duet. And we were trying to figure out who would I do a duet with, who would be who. And so that leads me to our next guest that has dressed in all black like the omen. He has disappeared. Marcus, could you please introduce the other vocalist on this amazing track that you and Toy wrote for?
Well, this guy right here, this is my brother. We're gonna try not to take it sideways, because we get together and everything just go left. So we're gonna try to we're gonna do our best to stay on track. Yeah, that's a whole nother show by itself.
Whole nother show.
So y'all need to focus.
Right. So, but this is my brother, for real, Q Parker from the group 112. Actually, when she was talking about doing a duet, I knew his voice would be perfect for the record, though. Once we started talking, and he definitely murdered it as usual.
Like running water.
But if you know 112, this is Q Parker, multi-platinum selling bad boy, my brother Q Parker. What up, Brody?
Okay, I can't hear you talking, Q.
Okay, there we go.
There we go.
Yeah, what's going on, family?
What's up, baby?
Nothing.
I can't call it, man. Hey, Beth. What up, Toya?
Well, hello.
Hi.
Welcome, Q, to 12 Days of Beth. And this is day 4. Our song is number 4 on the album that's coming out September 30th.
Yes.
And we've been going every night talking about each song on the album, breaking it down with the writers, the producers, and whoever participated in this amazing song. We have got great anticipation for the album. I'm just so excited for everybody to hear it. Our pre-orders are going amazing. And I haven't even asked the question yet tonight. Everybody, did you pre-order? Pre-order.
Did you pre-order?
Order. Guys, we're on the Amazon chart for new releases and R&B. We're showing up on the charts, and we're just so appreciative of one who has pre-ordered.
Hey, we entered the. I didn't even tell Q. I didn't even get a chance to tell Q. We entered the top.
In the top 10, and the album not even out.
Ah, nice.
Yeah,
So
we made it to
I
top. We made it to number 3.
yeah.
Yes,
What's up, man?
congratulations.
So I'm
That's
so
what's up.
excited for people to really get the backstory of these songs. A lot of times people turn on the radio, they get on social media and they see artists, but they really don't know the work that goes into putting a song
Yeah.
together. They don't know what the producers go through. They don't know what the artist goes through. They don't know what the writers go through. They don't know that sometimes you start working on a song and it takes months or maybe a year, or maybe you write that song and it flows out of you. And a lot of times they don't know the process for recording a song. So, we
Yeah.
really want to give people the backstory so that when this album does come out September 30th, and people actually, those that pre-ordered at midnight, it's going to hit your device. And those of you that are going to order the song or purchase the song or the album, we want you to really be connected with this music. We want you to have the backstory. We want you to have the history of the music. We want you to know me. We want you to know the people that have participated in making this song and this project great. So that is why we're doing the 12 days with Beth. So Q Parker, we're happy that you're here tonight. You did an amazing job on this song that Toy and Marcus wrote. And I have to admit, when Marcus told me that you said okay to sing on this song, I was shaking in my boots. My armpits was itching. My throat got dry. I said, Lord, he gonna make me for real.
Not itchy armpits.
Y'all know the itchy armpits when you get nervous. I'm just being real. So, and I thank you for being such an excellent singer and your precision and singing. And man, Marcus always talks about be intentional, hit the note, have precision, and you embody all of that. I know why y'all friends. I know why. Because, and so I thank you because you challenged me. There were parts that I was thinking about doing, and I said, no, Marcus, I gotta go back and do this over because Q sang it but I thank you. I thank you for that. And I even thank you because when we were in Atlanta recording with you, you were there to encourage me and push me too. I thank you so much. I feel like I'm just better. I feel like I'm greater. I feel like I have more precision. Thank you for that. And I cannot wait to sing this song with you because we did it like once live. So I can't wait to sing it with you again. So
Yes.
I just wanted to start by saying thank you for pushing me to be better.
Aww.
Wow. Well, first I would like to say to my brother, my best friend, man, I just appreciate and I value your talent and just your gift. Man, the world, if they don't know, they are getting to know just the contributions you've made for over damn near 30 years or maybe 40 years. But the fact that you're still grinding it out, man, you're still impacting this music culture presently.
Yes.
That is amazing, and you are still lending your talents and your gifts to cultivate new artists that haven't yet made it mainstream, but are on their way. And so, what people don't understand. Well, let me stop there. And so, I love you. I appreciate you, and I
love
value
you too, bro.
your talent, man, for who you are. But in addition to that, y'all know we got a bromance, man. Like when I tell you this is my guy, this is
Like
this is
guy.
my heart right here. Like
Me and Toy, though. We love
like
her.
my guy.
I
My
already
guy.
we
My
know.
guy. Not just my guy, but my guy.
Guy.
Different levels. And so when Mark so look, when he told me about this amazing artist, Beth, I trust my friend. My friend says, hey Q, I want you to be a part of something. I know he's already taken into account who I am, what my legacy is, what my brand represents. And so whenever he utters his words to say, hey, I would love for you to be a part of something, I'm already ready because I know he's taken into account all of that. And so when he said that, you guys came down to Atlanta, we broke bread. You guys came to my home, my home studio, and my home studio is like my home is Marcus's home. We've cut many records there. And so I wanted you to feel at home. And I'm glad that we did not go to a studio out somewhere, that we were in the confines of my home so that you could feel comfortable. And it's easy to add to something that's already masterfully done. The music is already precise. It was done with precision. Beth, you are an amazing vocalist, and so adding me to it, I just needed to match the precision that was already there. I'm one of those artists where I'm not trying to out-sing nobody. I'm not trying to outrun nobody, out-riff nobody. I do what I do, but I'm wise enough and I'm smart enough just because of who I was taught under, and because I got a best friend like Marcus who is a perfectionist too. We know how to get in there and do what's appropriate and what's necessary to complement the artist's song. Again, we're not trying to oversing nobody. We're not trying to make this my song. I was just compliment what was already a precisioned masterpiece. And I'm just glad that you deemed it you deemed it appropriate, and that it fit everything that I hope that it fit everything that you dreamt it would. So again, thank y'all for even thinking of me to be a part of this masterpiece.
Well, thank you. Marcus, what say you?
He didn't said it all. Like I agree with him. You know what I mean? That's one thing about Q. He full of words. He got he know how to pull the right words. He pull out his wallet. He be like, let me see. He know how to pull them.
What should I say today?
But I knew he was gonna laugh when I said that though.
The song it's one of these songs that it's got a great feel to it. I love the lyrics. I love the harmonies in it. I love your verse, Q, your delivery. I like my verse. I like how we come together on that bridge. I love everything about it. And with that being said, and this is day number 4, and those of you that are tuning in, you're watching 12 Days with Beth. We're on day number 4. This is Love is in the Building, is the song that we're talking about tonight. And those of you that have been with us for day 1, 2, and 3, there's been something missing those 3 days.
Right.
And we figured out
how to give you a little bit of it.
To give you a little bit. So we're going to go back before we leave and play some snippets of day 1, 2, and 3 music. But today we want to play you a little bit of day 4. We want to play you a little bit of Love is in the Building. We want you to hear it. And we have a DJ, my manager / DJ. So he's going to play a little bit of Love is in the Building so you guys can get a feel for it. Because again, I want you guys, when this album comes out September 30th, I want you all to feel like you know us and feel like you know these songs. I want you to push play for song number 1. Let the project play all the way to the end and then say, I got to play that whole thing again.
Right.
Then I want you to call everybody that you know and let them know that there's an amazing project that has just dropped on September 30th. And everybody you know needs and deserves to hear this. There's amazing talent. There's amazing legacy. There's amazing history behind everybody who's involved in this project, especially if you've been listening to us since day 1, 2, 3, and 4. The producers all have, with Marcus, your 30 years, Q, you've been in the business
26.
You know, so then you got
27.
So that's you, Marcus and Kenny. That's 30 years. That's 60 years. Q, you add 20 years. That's 80 years. Like we got 100 years.
Yeah.
Wow.
Seriously, Toy.
That's crazy to even say it like that.
But that's the truth. And the years that I've been working, trying to even get to the point that I am now, we have almost a century worth of stories, music, projects. And this is a project that is encompassing all of that under one umbrella. And we've all been brought together to do something great. And I'm just so excited. So with that being said, Courtney, my amazing manager, he's behind the scenes.
DJ CB.
DJ CB Church. We want you
DJ Church.
DJ Church. Yeah, we're going to call DJ Church. We want you to play a little bit of Love in the Building so everybody can hear.
Nobody else, yeah. The West. Oh, yeah. What they're trying to get this deep, but snuck right up on me. Baby, I need to see what it feels like I really hope it's real.
I guess we'll have to see, 'cause I can't explain this feeling that I feel.
Oh, but you mean love is in the building, baby.
I can't believe it got in here, but I'm so glad it did. House, you got me singing. I'm at work, can't stop daydreaming about the night before. And yes, I do want more. Baby, I think you know. For me like nobody else. All I wanna do is get you to myself, baby, yeah. I wasn't trying to get this deep, but you stuck right up on me.
I know you did.
All
Yeah.
right.
That's my favorite line right there. I know you didn't see me coming.
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
killed that.
Yeah.
I love that song.
Yes.
So much fun when you go back and you listen to, you know,
Yeah.
the highs and the lows and vocals. You know, it was really, really a lot of fun. So back in June of this year, Q and I worked with Fort Knox Entertainment in Detroit. I don't know if any of you that are watching were able to come out and see. We did something called Love, the Concertcle. And it was a lot of fun. And we had some amazing other artists that were with us, like Michelle, Changing Faces, Rough Ends, Public Announcement. Am I missing anybody, Q?
Michelle.
Yeah, I said her.
Shit.
Oh.
Yeah.
I think that
It's all right. Yeah,
I
that was
think
enough.
y'all-
That
And so
was enough.
we had
Forget
these
it.
Yeah,
great people
we get it.
that were in this production with us. So guess what, you guys? If you missed it in June, guess what? January 2023, this production is coming back to the music hall, and we're gonna do it again. So you'll be able to see what you missed, because y'all missed it. You'll be able to
Oh,
see
good.
what
I
you
get to see it this time.
you what? No, you weren't there. You couldn't.
Nope.
But we're gonna do it again. It's gonna be Love the Concertcle, put on by Fort Knox Entertainment. It will be at the music hall, and we will be posting a flyer to let you guys know. But you'll be able to see that. And I think because we performed the song in the previous things, I think we'll probably do it again in this one. I'll just have to double check. I'm not sure, but maybe kind of. So yes, maybe. So, but Q will be singing. I'll be singing. It'll be, you know, something that you can see us both live. So Q will be in Detroit.
Yay.
Production again. That was a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
You did it though. You kept it.
so
I
let me,
got tired.
yeah, well, I had to stop. I had to breathe. So again, if you're just tuning in, you're watching 12 Days of Beth. We're day number 4. We're talking about track number 4, which is Love is in the Building.
Mm-hmm.
That song was produced by the Heat Miser, Marcus Divine, written and co-written with him and his wife, Toy Divine. That song is on my album called Get to Know Me. And my guest artist on that is none other than Mr. Q Parker. And we all are here tonight talking about this song and the process. Q, I have to say, you have a really nice studio.
Ain't it
Very
nice?
comfortable. It's very
Say it again. Ho. Say it one more time.
Don't do that, Marcus.
Say it one more
Do
time.
it. Do it.
Say it one more time.
You have a really nice
Fill
studio.
us in.
All right. What did you have? It was very inspirational, wasn't it? It was easy to work in, wasn't it?
It was very comfortable, and
Yeah.
you know, I
What?
have to
Okay.
say, I've been in a
What
lot of
is it?
studios. I know you all have been in a lot of studios, and sometimes you get in studios and they're just not comfortable.
No, we just had a talk today. That's why early this morning.
Early this morning, we had a conversation about.
He talking about I think I need to remodel my studio
Oh no,
for,
your
for
studio's
inspiration. I said,
What?
well, just paint the walls another color or something. You know what I'm saying?
I do want to know though, what though? Like change what? Because it is nice, but what do you think
Oh,
you
Lord.
need to do to make it?
My big brother told me let it be, and so you know
It's
when
it's
when
really
my
nice.
big brother speak, I listen.
Nah,
It's
I
nice.
told him, but we figured out what the problem was. It ain't the studio.
Yeah, it's not.
But,
Yeah,
but we ain't gonna get sidetracked. But
yeah. Don't
that-
beat me up in public, man.
No, I ain't gonna do that. But that was just funny that she said that she brought the studio up. I'm like, we literally just
It's
talked about
very
that.
comfortable.
Literally, I knew you were about to say that.
But the thing is that when you walk and a lot of times when singers, I don't know if you've ever experienced this, Q and Marcus, because you got your own spot too.
Mm-mm.
Well, I think I know where she was going. Anytime you step into a studio, you have to be comfortable.
All the time, I agree.
The moment you are uncomfortable, everything is affected. Your voice get dry. Your
Yes.
confidence goes down. You're second guessing yourself. You're looking around. So comfort is so necessary when you're trying to get the best vocal and when you're trying to get the best creativity out of your creative mind. So yeah.
And for it to be a home studio, I think you got one of the best booths I've seen. Like
it's great
in a home studio.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
My Wi-Fi was popping out. I don't know. I think it's me, but I was just saying that the comfortability.
Oh yeah, it's really acting up tonight. You might need to shut down Instagram. Something pulling on the Wi-Fi.
Pulling on it.
Y'all, I'm just bouncing in and out, and I'm so sorry.
Right, it's all good.
But back to, I gotta go back. The comfortability for me being able to go there and work in your studio, I felt very comfortable because I've gone into places where you gotta really work, you gotta really do something, and you don't feel comfortable in that space. And I went in and I did not feel uncomfortable at all. So that was a good thing.
Wow, thank you for that. Thank you.
Go ahead. No, go ahead. About to say something?
No, I was gonna say that was one of the things I wanted to say, and it was also comfortable working with you because I'm coming into a situation working with you and Marcus already are friends. You already have your relationship, and I'm coming in, kind of third wheel, like, okay, I'm getting ready to sing, and I've seen you TV, radio, stages, and I'm like, oh my God, I gotta sing with him, and I already know what you sing like. So that was, it was intimidating. I'm not gonna lie, because I want everything to be very transparent. I want people to know honestly the process of what it was. It was intimidating. I'll turn on the radio now and your stuff playing, and I'm riding in the car, and I'm like, damn, that's cute. Like, I sang with him. So my thing was, you got what it takes to be here, because Marcus wouldn't even have paired you with him to do it.
Yeah.
So with that being said, and the comfortableness of your studio, it was just a great experience, and it was a great growth, because sometimes as an artist, I don't know if you've ever experienced this, Q or Toy, because you've recorded, do you sometimes not even know what you're capable of doing and you exceed what your expectation is sometimes?
What?
Like,
absolutely.
I didn't know what I was gonna do, but I know that I wasn't gonna fail, and I went in
These screenshots is funny.
Right. Well, I'm gonna just say this part too. So, man, I'm
back.
Well, I'm kind of finishing your thoughts when you freeze, because I'm already we right here. So, like, I like to say that I'm a realist when it comes to this music game. Marcus and I talk about this all the time. Cats take their accolades and their accomplishments, and they put them in a place that lends to their ego, their arrogance, their bravado, and it'd be so powerful sometimes to where it's intimidating the new person coming up. And so, because I've been that person before, I know what it feels like to be in a studio session with somebody that I am a huge fan of. I'm young, they've already been in the game, but I want to do my best. And sometimes being in that room, they didn't make me feel comfortable. About to do, nigga, like, I'm still who I am, but I'm giving my time to you. So what you gonna do?
Yeah.
And I know as a young artist how that made me feel. It made me. It intimidated me. I was nervous. I probably didn't give my best performance because they didn't create a palette for me that was comfortable. And so because I've been there, I thrive in moments to work with artists that are on the rise because I want them to understand that everybody ain't like that. And I'm one of those artists that I go overboard to make you comfortable. Because I want you to shine. And if it means me extending myself in whatever way, I want to do that so that we have a pleasurable experience both ways. I don't want to waste your time. I don't want you to waste my time.
And I froze up again.
But I want you to value that experience as a memorable one. Like, no matter what happened, I'm okay with you saying, Q, man, you made me comfortable. Or Q, I just enjoyed my time with you. Damn the song and how it sounded.
That's how I look at it.
If you can walk away from me saying, and you may tell somebody else, hey, yo, man, he sound good and all that kind of stuff, but he's real, man. He made me feel comfortable. He could have shined his accolades and plaques and all of that, but he didn't. To me, that means the most.
Well, I agree. You did make me feel comfortable, and the recording was comfortable, and even us working on the concert this summer, I was comfortable. So I have to thank you for that. And
but I'm sorry. Go ahead.
A lot of people know that feeling that you were talking about when you work with somebody and the whole vibe is not comfortable, or they come in not knowing what to expect, and then they realize you are actually a nice person and you are down to earth and you're there to work with them. It just makes it so much better. So the experience was great. So yes, ladies and gentlemen, Q Parker is awesome. He's nice, and he was very, very nice to work with. I know
he's very nice.
And 90% of the people in the business, and like you said, we talk about, they run their careers off of insecurities. That's what a lot of that come from. Most of them are not really bad people. They just insecure, and they're actually more scared than you are.
Exactly.
And that's what you don't really realize, you know. And that's one thing I do love about Q, because like even me, he always trying to pull me to sing, and I don't never really be wanting to sing, like, you know what I mean. But he not the type to be like, oh, man, I'm the singer and you the producer, like, you know what I mean. That's just how he is. But
and you're such a good singer. Like, you see the face I just made. Like,
thank you.
Such a good singer.
But with like even you though, like you saying how you felt. But one thing I will say in front of everybody is that, and that I like in any artist, there's nothing wrong with being afraid. But I always say, let that fear be your fuel, and that's what you did. You didn't get afraid and make me be like, why the hell did I bring her down to Atlanta? And I don't have a problem saying that. If it turned out that way, I'd have been like, oh, this will never happen again.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But you didn't. You held your own no matter what was going on the inside. And that's what makes champions, though. Everybody who get up to the starting block at a race, I guarantee you, they got butterflies. And but when that gun go off, that means nothing.
Okay.
Time to perform.
So
and that's just a real thing. And I've always said that I wanted people to actually know how I feel about stuff and to tell them what the process actually feels like. It's not all glitz and glamour. It's not all stars. It's not all lights. It's moments where you like, okay, am I really sure this is what I want to do? Once I enter in this door, there's no turning back for me. Once I go in here, I got to go in here and kill this. And I'm not going to embarrass myself. I'm not going to embarrass Marcus. Marcus putting his name and, all of that. So my goal was to absolutely be the best that I could be. But you all created an atmosphere for me to be great, starting with the great song, Toy and Marcus, and then starting with a great person to do a duet with a great duet partner.
Yes.
So I wish everybody would have an experience like that, to be able to feel comfortable and to start out and to finish with something great. So I think, that's just a wonderful thing. Marcus and Q, how long? I don't know if I missed this because my Wi-Fi been doing whatever it want to do. How long have you guys actually known each other?
What, Q? About 12 years?
Yeah,
10, 12 years, something like that.
2012.
It feel like 25.
Feel like
it's been 10 because it had to have been 2012 or 13, once we for the second time all had gotten back together.
Yeah, because we met once at I think it was Ike's record release party. That's where we first met.
Yes, yeah,
Well, we
yeah,
exchanged we exchanged numbers.
yeah.
Yep.
And then I hit you out the blue one day and was like,
I needed a track.
I need a track, man, for this breast cancer.
No. You need it for the girl and was it Baltimore? That was signed to the football player, I think. Yeah. We did this. Phoenix. So
yes.
You hit me for some joints, and that's when our first time working together.
Yep.
I got a question.
Mm-hmm.
So when y'all like be in the midst of, you're around your music counterparts and you going to, record releases and I'm gonna go to this studio and pull up on this person. It's like, and you see somebody and say, oh, let me get your number. We need to work. What about this connection did not feel like, artists talk, that just to get you out my face, I'm gonna call you. You know what I mean? Like this, y'all materialized.
Well, for me,
this connection.
This is crazy. I tell them this all the time. I was a fan. So still is. I don't care. We could laugh, argue, cry together. We didn't did it all. You know what I mean? I'm a fan. I tell them all the time. I don't care how much we work and how cool we get. I'm a fan of Q Parker. You gonna always be Q Parker to me. You my brother. So for me, it was already a connection. And when he came to me, he was a fan of my work. He had heard what I had did with In Your Will and all of that. And so it was a mutual thing. And we were supposed to work that weekend. Remember, Q, when we first met? But I wasn't able to make it out to the house. So when I flew home, he just called me out the blue one day.
Blue. And to be honest, Toy, initially, now this is me being all the way vulnerable and all the way honest.
Let's do it.
I probably was on some give me your number and all right, we're gonna catch up. And probably at that time of my life, man, I don't know where my mind was, but it just kind of goes to show you.
Yeah, you was an asshole around that time.
When something is real, I'm
just joking.
It'll fight through because honestly, I probably was on some you in my face. So the thing to do is say let's exchange numbers.
Hey, let's look up.
At that time, I needed something, and I just called him, and I believe had he said, or maybe not answered the phone, or maybe kind of gave me a short answer or something, it wouldn't have even materialized. But because he was so inviting, and he was just like, "Yo, yes," and he sent it to me like immediately.
Oh, that's
love. I mean, he sent it immediately because I think Marcus, was I in the session?
You was in the session.
Yeah. I was in the session, and I'm like, "Hey, yo, man, please send me something right now." It was one of them joints where some investor came and wanted some songs. I'm like, "Yo, send me something right now." We did it, and the beauty of it was a great experience. I loved his music. He loved what I created for the artist, and then, man.
The rest was history.
Yeah, it was over that because then the next he hit me with the breast cancer. We did a song for breast cancer awareness right after that. So it was on from that.
Yeah.
And it went beyond the music. Like we instantly went beyond the music.
Yeah.
You know. Yeah. And there's nothing like life to bring you close. You know what I mean?
Yes.
You know.
I was gonna ask, is there any other features
on the album? One other one, but we'll talk about it on that day. We don't want.
Yeah, I keep bouncing in and out. I'm missing stuff. And I'm so sorry this happened. I don't know what's going on. It's been raining down here, or up here because you're down there. So I don't know. It could be the weather. I had one more question. A statement I wanted to make. When you said Q, he sent you that music immediately. One thing I can say about Marcus, if he say he gonna do something, if he say he gonna be there, if he say yes, if he say no, whatever he say, that's what it is, and he's not going to waver from that. So that's the one thing. He is so consistent. He always tells you to be intentional and consistent, but he lives that and he practices that. So when if you don't do what you gonna say and you around him, you feeling all some kind of way because you like, okay, dang.
If I had to describe this guy in one word, man, it'll be something like dependable, reliable. Because man, I'm honestly like that little nagging little brother, honestly. Real talk. Because
you go home, Roger?
Man, listen, because let me tell you how reliable and dependable he is. Man, I can call Marcus at 2 a.m. I can be getting ready to go on stage. Like, no, I'm not lying to y'all. There's been a time I'm like literally 5 minutes away from them saying, "Ladies and gentlemen, give it up for Q Parker." And I call him and I'm like, "Hey, yo, take the second verse out of the joint I'm getting ready to perform and send it to me right now." He'd be like, "Dang, Q, I ain't at the studio. Let me pull over and use my phone Wi-Fi hotspot to send it."
I've seen him do that.
Before they say, ladies and gentlemen,
yeah.
I'm like,
yes.
Every time. He the only other person I know get up. And so we start talking at like 5 and 6 o'clock in the morning.
Right. Just laughing about
it. Get up early like I get up. And we get up
laughing
on 100 already. Not no hello, how you sleep, nothing. We wake up gone already.
Wow.
Well, that's and hold on, one more thing. And he'll get on me sometime as my bigger brother when I am not as dependable and reliable as he is. And he'll check me and be like, "Q, now be what you want me to be to you, to me."
Yes.
So that's the brotherhood aspect of our relationship, our brotherhood, our familyship.
Yeah. Did you get the airport talk yet?
Wasn't in his ear then.
The what?
Like
what's the
airport talk? The airport talk.
What?
When ain't nobody there to pick you up from the airport on time?
Oh, no. You ever been late, Q? You been late to pick me up before?
You been late to pick me up before.
Okay. Okay, I did. Hey, okay.
No, that's just one of his pet peeves that I know.
Mine too.
A shadow
his
of
too.
A doubt. Yours too.
Oh yeah.
I don't like it either.
Yeah, don't be late.
We ain't waiting at no
airport.
airport.
Yeah. Oh man.
You knew for a whole week at 3:16 my flight landed.
Yes.
Prepare accordingly.
Oh yeah.
That is so funny.
And you've been flying all day, you tired.
What?
And then you get off the plane and then they call and you talking about we upstairs.
Listen, I've been back. I went up to the ticket counter before to go back home before.
To go home.
Didn't I, boo?
Man, when I tell you can fry egg on this man when you pick him up.
Hey, where you at?
Where you at? Okay.
Oh my God, and you ain't there?
I always got enough money to come home.
But you got to. Just because they get you there don't mean it's gonna be what you don't know what you're walking into sometimes.
Oh, don't.
When you're trapped.
I got something I want to say about this song though. I want to get back on the song. One thing I do like about the song, like just listening to the lyrics when Courtney was just playing it. This song is it's an honest song. If you listen to it, it's an honest as hell record. Like I wasn't even looking for you.
Yeah.
Like when you step like, yo, I wasn't looking for you in this thing, and you just jumped up and made me go a whole nother route. I was good actually.
That's what the verse says. You was hanging out doing your thing.
It snuck up on me. Like that is crazy.
Yeah. I like that.
And that's what love does a lot of times. It'll sneak up on you minding your business. Because the line that I said, I can't believe it got in here. But I'm so glad it did.
Yeah.
So that's life. Things happen, and then you're like, well, what happened? How did I? And you be like, well, okay, but it's cool. So okay. So that's a fun song, and it's
an up tempo Deborah Cox. How did you get here? Nobody supposed to be here. Like when you think about it, it's an up tempo.
Yeah.
It feels good. And Marcus, it goes back to your ear. You have an incredible ear because our voices do sound good together.
Yeah.
It just matched and it flowed, and that's your expertise in listening and production and
Well,
vocal.
I thank y'all for trusting me.
Yeah. Well, I've been talking about that the past couple of days. If you have a producer, you have to trust your producer. You can't go in telling your producer what to do.
Woo.
You have to go in, and if your producer tells you to do something that may not be comfortable for you, you still got to try it and trust them, because they hear something, they see something. Their vision is light years past what you just trying to
Yes.
what's comfortable for you, and they're trying to stretch you and take you somewhere else, and you have to trust. So I trust what you said do. And yeah, some of those little runs in there I didn't even hear them at first. I was like, my voice don't even go there. And he was like, yeah, but it's going to. So yeah, just sing this part.
Oh, it did.
Yeah, they
Y'all did good.
They made it happen. There were some parts that I had to sing over and over till I got it, but I was determined to get it.
What are they doing over there on the internet? Streaming Netflix.
That dude, getting tired.
Streaming Netflix.
Listen. So listen, let me do this before we go. If we can recap some of the music. Courtney, Mr. DJ Church, can you start with day 1? Do 1, 2, 3, and then play number 4 to lead us out. So we're gonna start with day 1.
Which is Bad Girl.
Track 1, Bad Girl.
Usually I don't stray from a good girl path, but you plus me, baby. Come on, you can do the math. It all equals up to a good time between you and I, and all the good loving that you give me. Come on and make it multiply. You're like a drug to me. Every time you touch me, it just makes me high. Tell me what you wait for. Come and get my body and take it for a ride. Open up what's locked in me, deep inside of me. Come and let that bad girl out. She wants to be free.
Hey, they definitely don't make these things for music.
Let the bad girl out, huh, Bethy?
This is Let Me Be.
My joint.
Carry so much on your shoulder. It's time to show you what a real love is. Forget the past, baby, let's move forward. I can give you what you're missing, push you toward your vision. I just wanna be a team, that's just who I am. Gotta show you what I mean. Won't you come with me? Come on and let's get away. Let's get away for the day. Don't you hesitate to say what you want to do.
Yeah.
Okay, number 3 is Call Me.
Call Me.
Yeah.
You're not here, I miss you right there. It's been such a long time, babe. You know I rock with you. You know that I got you. You know that I got whatever you like. Reach for me, say to me, come for me. I'll be here waiting for you. Baby, I want you to know when you're all alone, just pick up the phone. Don't you hesitate.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And yeah.
And last but not least, tonight is number 4 of 12 Days with Beth, and we're going to play the 4th one, which is Love is in the Building. We'll play that one more time for you.
Dorindia said Call Me is a #1 hit.
Love is in the building. Love is in the building.
When I met you, baby, wasn't looking for nobody. I was living the single life. Yeah, every weekend out at a party. Oh, here you go. One look and now it's done. If it's meant to be, I'm not sure, but I really think you should know that. Oh, nobody else, yeah. Do it. Oh yeah. Wasn't trying to get this deep, but you snuck right up on me. Baby, I need to see what is this I feel.
It feels like love to me.
I really hope it's real.
I guess we'll have to see, 'cause I can't explain this feeling that I feel.
Oh, but you mean love is in the building, baby.
Yeah.
So
Nip
you guys
it, 'cause
know
I can
you've
sit and
been
listen
getting
to that all
snippets
day.
of the song, in spite of this internet not letting us be great tonight. But it's okay. We want to thank everybody for tuning in tonight. This is 12 Days of Beth. Today was number 4, and we tried to do a recap of the songs because the first 3 days we didn't play any music. We kind of just talked. But what our purpose, what our goal is, what our objective is to make sure that you connect with me, you get to know me better in real time, learn more about this album that is coming out September 30th. You can pre-order. So there are links that are being placed in the feed. You can click on the link. You can click on the link tree. It'll take you right to the pre-order. Then you can pre-order the album. Also, my website is streaming at the bottom at the banner. You can go to my website, learn more, read more about me. You can purchase my first album. You can purchase my children's book. And you can pre-order this album that will be out September 30th. We thank you all for taking the time out of your lives and your schedules, because a lot of you have been tuning in with us every night. We've been looking at the numbers, and really we've been getting like over 1,000 views for each one of these 12 days with Beth that we've been doing, and we're only on day number 4. We thank you for taking time. It's 1,000 or more of you that are sitting here actually listening to us, and we love it. And we love you for doing that and incorporating us into your lives, and you're showing the interest in this new music that is coming out. We have more days ahead. We have more songs ahead. This album has 12 songs. We're doing 12 days of talking about this music, so that you'll know the process. You'll know the writers. You'll know the producers. You'll know the story. And Friday, is this right, Marcus? We have a surprise for everybody on Friday.
Yeah, you can tell them what it is.
Okay, I can tell you what it is. So, you guys, I'm going to be performing for y'all on Friday. So, so I want you guys, when we're going to talk to you for a little while on Friday, so we're not going to be on long talking, because it's just going to be me and Marcus. And then we're going to go into, we're going to talk about the song, and then we're going to play the live can't play the live performance, but we're going to put on the performance for you so you guys can see it. We want you guys to really connect with me. You all have some favorite songs from my first album that I'm going to perform for you, and some songs off the new album that I want you guys to hear. I just want you guys to see, connect with me, Get to Know Beth, because that is the name of the album. Get to Know Beth. It is out September 30th. Pre-order, tell a friend.
That's right.
Thank my guest. You know what Marcus told me? I sound like a newscaster when I be on here. So
you do.
I'm trying to get a good news. The good news is Get to Know Me comes out September 30th. Is that the good news? Is that
mama.
That's the great news.
I want to thank my guest tonight, my sister, celebrity makeup artist, Toy Divine. Y'all, she
That's
got
right.
brushes and stuff.
That's
Y'all
right.
need to follow her, get her makeup brushes, and
My
book her
baby
in
incredible.
Metro Detroit area.
Thank you, baby.
Or if you're an artist coming into town, look her up. She will beat the face. That's Honey Child. Y'all look her up. My producer, my A&R, my right hand. I'm like a little gnat buzzing in his ear. Q, because you said you like that little brother. So I'm always, Marcus, can I ask you a question? I got to ask you a question. Marcus, thank you. He's overseeing the entire album. Make sure that this project is what it is. And last but not least, duet partner on track number 4, Love is in the Building, Mr. Q Parker. We thank you all for coming on today.
Yes, sir. My bro.
Everybody, and to just help me be great and push this project. This is grassroots. We need you all to tell your friends, and then tell your friends to tell their friends, and tell your friends to tell their friends. Some of you have been sharing, and I appreciate that. And if you do pre-order in your iTunes, you get an instant gratification song, which is Let Me Be. And that was night number 2. So if you like that song, if you pre-order now, it'll pop right up on your phone. You guys, I'm going to say goodnight. It is 10 o'clock. We've been on here for an hour. We don't want to be before you long. We will be back tomorrow with song number 5. Same place, same time. Thank you all so much. I love you all. And I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.
Love y'all.
Love you.